Hey, shalom, shalom. Hey, shalom. All right, first and foremost, if I get started, I want to give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahawadash. Let me see if it's locked in. Yeah, shalom, shalom. Lord willing, y'all heard that. Giving our prayer to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahawadash. Double honor, Ty Else, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS. All right, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. What I'm saying? Want to say peace and blessings. All right, to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song that you brought in the bar. All right, just coming to the little lesson, man, and basically it's inspiring, man. It made me feel good in the spirit, and it's basically put another spirit on me to, stay focused and diligent, to make my calling election sure. All right, because what happened to me earlier before I went to my son's basketball game, it was a faith booster. See, the phone chimed in on that. It was a faith booster, man. From teaching, prophesying, doing the work, like the scriptures say, be instant in season and out of season. All right, constantly laying the law down. All right, the spirit probably high by Shema Shai. So basically, as I had got done praying, thanking the Lord, praising the Lord, for what he do for me, how he, brothers come through and, the Lord just, have me, my head above water. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just thanking the Lord for, allowing me to have my head above water, and I was just thinking like, I'm gonna go to this little store, you know what I'm saying? But the spirit was like, nah, just go to Family Dollars. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go to Family Dollars. So on my way to Family Dollars, I go in there. Me as usual, I hold the door for the people that behind me. So I hold the door for that particular Jake. Jake, his name was Jason. And, but here it is, right? I hold the door for him. And I go in, so I'm going in to go get what I gotta get before I go to my son's basketball game. And I hear a person behind say, Nabah. I'm like, nobody never called me Nabah, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm from Memphis, so everybody know me by my nickname. But he said Nabah. So when I look back, it's a little brother, and he like, oh, it is Nabah. He's like, man, shalom, you know what I'm saying? I always watch you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but I'm looking at him, but I'm shocked, you know what I'm saying? Because he like, I'm always watching you, but I'm looking at him, I'm scanning him up and down. I'm trying to see what, what he about, he an agent or he somebody be watching or, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just scanning him. But like I say, he got that attire on. I think he had like a tiger eye necklace. He had a highlight bracelet on, another little bracelet. So I'm like, okay. But he like, yeah, I just play the background. But I be watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it is cold, but I'm still shocked as he, you know what I'm saying, telling me, he be watching me and, watching us, GMS Memphis anyway. So I'm like, man, that's beautiful. So I'm like, well, you might well consider, coming down watching us. He like, yeah, I would, but my job, he had me working on Saturday. So I told him, I like, shit, just pray to the Lord. Pray to Yahweh Shema Shai that he fix your schedule. All right, and you be able to, come down and, perhaps, maybe join the camp. You know what I'm saying? He like, I will, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, just a person acknowledging me by my Hebrew name, you know what I'm saying? It threw me off. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when I got in the car, you know what I'm saying, it really just like gave me a faith booster that what I'm doing is what I'm doing is what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is right, man. It's through the spirit of power you have by Shema Shai. You know what I'm saying? Because people are watching, man. We getting close, all right, to the time of the greater dreadful day of the Lord. All right, the Most High Yahweh through the prophets is sealing the elect. You know what I'm saying? That's why the apostles always preach and teach the 100% truth, man. Because in the end of the day, people respect truth. All right? There's only so long that a person gonna respect a lie or some bullshit. All right? But at the end of the day, people respect truth, man. And that's what Great Millstone push. All right? We push nothing but the truth of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know? So it was like, man, that was just a real faith booster, man. That happened to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna get some of these comments, some of these precepts, cause I ain't got my scriptures 144 too, called about Shema Shah. Yeah, I ain't got my tablet now since I'm coming. But yeah, man, it was a faith booster for me, man. Lord willing, y'all brothers can take what I just said and, you know, apply it to your walk, man. You got to continue to be sound in faith, you know what I'm saying, sound in the doctrine, you know what I'm saying, and you got to be you, you know, on camera and off camera, man, because it just says a lot about your character, you know what I'm saying, the way you move, the way you act, the way you know, respond to people. They all play a fact because people are watching. You know what I'm saying? Being respectful, it take you a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, we gotta be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, man. We walking these streets, blending in, being a Clark Clint, you know what I'm saying? But Jake knew me because Jake been watching me, you know? So let me grab some of these precepts out the comment board. And like I say, you know, Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters, do be edified, you know, by lay the law down. But yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 58 by the brother Samak. All right, it says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, all right, always abounding in the work of the Lord. You see that? Always abounding in the work of the Lord, man. And how we do that? Constantly occupied in prophecy. All right, constantly edifying the church. You know, that's how you can be continue steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work. Because it says, for messages, you know that your labor is not in vain. And by that gentleman walk up to me and find me the dollars and know me, that's to show you that my labor or our labor as Great Millstone is not in vain, man. That really touched me too, because someone to call me by my Hebrew name and say he be watching. You know, that's the first time that ever happened to me. I know it might happen to other brothers, but that's the first time it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So they let me know that the work that I'm doing for Yahweh Shema Shai, hey, it's not in vain. All right, and Lord willing, he can come down and Lord can change his schedule. All right, and he can come down and stand on the other side, all right, and be brought in because the Most High Yahweh, his word is going forth, man. All right, and guess what? the bridegroom is Yahweh Shai, so guess what? Hey, we getting the wedding prepared, man. You see, we getting that wedding prepared. I wish I could just stop and read all this, but you know, I'm traveling, so it's lucky. So this is Hebrews 6 and 10. It says, for the Most High is not unrighteous, all right, to forget your works and labor of love. And that's right there. That was a beautiful time. That was a beautiful moment for me, for the Lord to just seal that more faith in me. All right, that my labor is not in vain, man. All right, my labor is not in vain. So they're like a faith booster to me. You know, just keep doing the work. Continue prophesying. All right, continue through the Spirit. All right, sealing the elect, man. All right, with the perfect instruction to endure. All right, and guess what? To be delivered. You know, and to be delivered, man. This is and it says, I'm really gonna have to stop, man. But it said the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your works of labor and love, which you have showed towards him or his name, and that ye minister to the saint and do minister. And that's prophesying, man. All right, that's making your body living sacrifice, like Elder Malcolm would say. All right, we make our body living sacrifice, man. Week in and week out, in season, out of season. All right, and by that man coming up saying he be watching. All right, and he remind me of the brother Isaiah. You know what I'm saying, from North Carolina. He talking about he look like him, he short just like him, and he almost sound like him. You know, so that was just beautiful in itself, man. All right, but we gotta continue to watch, well as pray, and fear Yahweh Shema Shai, man, because time is near. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. You know, our salvation is nearer than we believe. So more signs are gonna happen like this. You know what I'm saying? Miracles starting to happen. All right, the Most High Yahweh, all right, he is orchestrating the perfect plan for the elect, man. And guess what? Baruch 5:5, how would the elect be gathered? All right, how will the sheepfold of Yahweh Shai be brought back together? It's by hearing the words, man. All right, it's by hearing the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, because that's where faith kick in. Faith come by what? By hearing the words. All right. So I'm gonna try to stop right here if I can read the, you know what I'm saying, the more scriptures. I'm gonna stop at this store. You know what I'm saying? So Salaki, just give me a second. Just give me a second, man. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, I do it right here. Salaki. Yeah, I do it right here. All right. So let me see. Salaki. All right, and this is Matthew 5:14 from the brother Anah. All right, GMS, look up. It said Matthew 5:14. It said, "Ye of the world, a city is set on a high hill, in a city that is set on a hill and cannot be hid." That's right, man. It cannot be hid, because they remember the precept said, "Thy eyes shall see thy teacher," man. All right, because the prophet not moved in the corner anymore, man. All right, we're in the spirit of prophecy. We're in a midst of prophecy. All right, Wisdom of Solomon 5:1 said, "Then a righteous man shall stand in great boldness." All right, in the face of such has afflicted them. All right, the righteous man is talking about the elect. All right. So it says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works. You see that? That they may see your good. And what are your good works, man? Prophesying, man. All right, teaching. You know, holding it down for your Yahweh Shema Shai. That's your good works. Whether you're on camera or off camera. All right? Serving the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, in truth and sincerity. All right? The people shall see that. You know, when people see you walking throughout the, throughout your city, throughout the world, the earth, whatever you want to say it, they should see that oracle in you, man. It's something different about him, or it's something different about her. They should see that glow. All right? But it said thy good works, and it says, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. That's exactly what I did, man, because I was already doing that before I left the house, thanking the Lord for the brothers, thanking the Lord for the apostles, thanking the Lord for holding me down. You know what I'm saying? That was giving glory to the Lord. And then soon I leave about the house, go to Family Dollars, someone, acknowledge me, know me. All right, by me teaching the word, man. Which is a faith boosting in itself. All right. But it says, this is the brother, Bon Yahweh. All right, 2 Corinthians 6:7. It said, by the word of truth, by the power of the Most High Yahweh, by the armor of what? Righteousness, in the right hand and on the left, it says, by honor and by dishonor, by evil report and good report, as deceivers and yet truth, as unknown and yet we're known, as dying and we say, and behold, we live, and chasten and not kill. All right, because that's the duty of a prophet. All right, we are troubled, but what? We're not distressed. That's the duty and the mission of a prophet, man. All right, through all that, we still got to maintain our integrity. Through all that, we still got to maintain the spirit. All right, but it says,